Child tax credit updates. My name is Quentin Banks. If you're new to the channel, of course you guys gotta like and subscribe. I will always keep you guys updated. I know tons of people have been asking me as far as what could they do to either speed up their child tax credit, speed up their PPP loan, or whatever the case may be. Today we're going to be talking about the child tax credit. Hopefully I can keep you guys updated as far as what you guys could do. I know tons of people have been asking me about, like I said, the child tax credit. So before we get into this, I'll let you guys know I'm still doing the giveaway at the end of the month. Guys, drop your Cash Apps, your Chime in the description. I'm sorry, in the comment section, and let me know exactly where you guys stand when it comes to this. Let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you guys in the process as well. I'm gonna leave this up here for a second. That way, I know a lot of you guys will follow me on Instagram. If you guys got questions on Instagram, feel free to Instagram me, DM me, and ask me any questions that you guys may have. I'll leave this up for a couple more seconds while I actually get this information uploaded for you guys. Because today we will be talking about the child tax credit. A lot of people have been receiving either late payments or partial payments. So we're going to get exactly into this, and hopefully I can get this squared away for you guys. Remember my channel. They begin to say my child tax credit late in $188 for September. Any clue as to why the payment was late or why the IRS didn't give me the full amount? Now, the payment amounts may change, get more details. As you guys can see there, it says process payments, date status 2021, September 24th. Amount issue was $188. But as you guys can see there, in August, they would receive $300. And people are wondering why it was split up. Now, in some cases, to do why it was split up was if you guys had a spouse. So let's say if it's two of you guys, they had split up both of those payments. So one payment went to your spouse, the other payment went to yourself. And if your spouse doesn't have an account online, they will get a paper check in the mail. Why they did this, I do not know fully exactly why yet, because it does seem like it's random. Because as this shows, it does look like people have been receiving, their full amount last month and the previous month prior to that, and then this month now looks like it's 188. Then their spouse will receive the other half. So I'm not too sure what it is and why they would just do this suddenly. At first I didn't have a lot of reports, a lot of people telling me this, and a lot of people didn't know what was going on. So now we're figuring out that for the most part, it's if you have a spouse. As always, it does seem like there is a glitch or something that's switching or changing the process, and that does look like what's going on here. As far as it does look like it's always something, right? It's always something. So let's get to some of these comments. Hopefully some of these comments can actually help you guys as well. If you're actually going through this, just know you're not the only one, and also just know as well that they are splitting those payments. But like I said, why they are splitting those payments, I don't 110% know as of right now why they would split those payments. But let's get to some of those comments. And yep, that's the first thing somebody said was, do you have a spouse? They started splitting up the payments per spouse, but the people who got it late also got a little extra. So if you had a joint account, the payment pay show twice, or if spouses had separate accounts, then the deposit shows in another account. We got 2 deposits of $313 for our 2 kids. I do have a spouse, but we have 1 bank account. We changed our bank account after the first payment came in. We had no issue getting the August payment. So that is as far as this case, they changed their bank accounts in the process. Now, if you kept your bank accounts the same, nothing should happen. But that was another point I was getting as well, as people were changing their bank accounts. Let's just say You know, let's just say if somebody say, hey, why are you getting this money? If you got your spouse and your spouse wants the money or whatever the case may be, it does look like people have been changing those bank accounts for the most part, and instead of keeping it the same through the whole time. Now, somebody began to say, check your spouse's CTC account. Even though you have one bank account, you should see two payments processed. They are deposited for each spouse as a separate transaction. The problem we have is that my wife doesn't have an account and doesn't have any kind of financial accounts. They need to set up a login. We filed married jointly and have since had to update our banking information and our address. We moved due to the eviction. Due to an eviction, I still have the card the July payment went to, but there's nothing on it, and we got my portion today. So unfortunate that, you know, somebody got evicted or had they moved, but it does look like what it comes down to is that a lot of people have been getting those split payments, and that's just due to things changing. You know, for the most part, it looks like things have been getting changed, and that kind of throws the system off. You know, imagine switching your direct deposit, switching your banking information while, you know, a deposit is on its way. So luckily you actually received anything, because with the way, you know, the government and the IRS and stuff like that, the way they issue certain things, you know, you're lucky to receive it, you know, and still in a timely manner. But it does look like that's one of the reasons why people have been getting those split payments. Somebody said we had the same thing, partial amount hit my bank account today. Same thing happened to me today. I check everywhere and nothing but the $188. So like I said, if you're going through this, keep in mind if you guys had any bank transfers, bank switches, if you guys switched banks, you moved, you know, it got to be a reason as to why this is going on, you know, and for the most part too is if you you got a spouse, check their accounts as well, or if you got a closed account, you know, whatever the case may be, because coming and starting with this, people with bank accounts, you know, they say, hey, I don't have that bank account no more. So they had to switch bank accounts. And sometimes, you know, the government, they're trying to find somewhere to deposit the amount. And whatever's on file, they're going to try to go to. So they sent that partial payment. Some people even receive mail-in checks. So let me know in the comment section if you guys received any checks. If so, if you guys received the check or direct deposit as well. Somebody said we had a check for $300. The first two payments, after those two, I changed it to direct deposit. Today, I got $188 deposit. Wife logged in the IRS. She's getting a $188 check mailed. Somebody said I had the same thing happen to me. They're really botching this whole operation to give us our money when it comes down to getting theirs. And that's very, very true. You know, like I said, they have all the information. You know, they have whatever they need from you guys, and, you know, for the most part, they're in control, you know, at the end of the day. Not too much we can do about that. Let me know in the comment section when you guys stand, if you guys received your child tax credit deposits, if you're still waiting, if you received half your payment. Let me know in the comment section exactly what's going on. I will try my best to point you guys in the right direction as always. My name is QUiNTiN Banks. Stay loyal, stay blessed, stay true, stay you. PPP extended. We got the child tax credit updates. I know a lot of you guys have actually been receiving those child tax credits, but it does look like they've been shorted a few bucks. So we're going to be talking about that as well. Guys, let me know in the comment section if, you know, you guys receive your child tax credits and it was shorted, or, you know, you guys are still waiting for those child